even when you don't make a decision, you just made a decision. And you made a smart decision by watching my video. This is our video, and this is our moment. I am your platform partner, Jackson, all about making things happen. Addicted to action. In this video, I want to talk with you about the power of making decisions, and I want to tell you the four primary different like personality types and help you with your decision making process, because our lives are a sum total of the decisions that we make. So before I go into that, I want to say I'm over here in the studio right now. I want to say this video is sponsored by one of my first book series, Shut Up and Hustle. So make sure that you get that as well. But it's very important that when it comes to making decisions, guys and girls and people and bosses, you need to know yourself first. Self-awareness is critical. The more that you know about yourself, the better that you can make sound decisions. Everyone doesn't have to operate the same. You're unique, so you need to know yourself so you can make better decisions in life. Now, when I say decisions, we're talking about business decisions. We're talking about decisions of people, relationships, who should you be around, decisions just in general. So before I go into the four different types, I want to tell you this. Many great leaders, they understand that whenever you make a decision, that it's you can always change your mind later. So don't be afraid of making decisions. Many people are afraid, but you don't have to be afraid. You have to develop the habit of making certain decisions quick. All right, but that's not for everybody, depending on who you are. So let's get directly into those four type of archetypes of decision makers that I was just telling you about. So one of trying to let that ambulance go by. So one of the very first types of archetypes of people is this is the person that's over analytical. Are you a thinker? Are you a person that's always analyzing something? Are you a person that you're always in your head? You're extremely smart, very academic. If you're that person, you probably what you can do to make better decisions is you just have to get over the fact of making the wrong decision, because you're so analyzing, you know, so many different options that you become paralysis of analysis. This is why so many very academic people don't get stuff done, because they're too busy overthinking. So you need to stop overthinking, and the way that you do that is you have to first write down. You got to start writing down things that you want to do and just start getting to it quicker. All right, you want to start making decisions and realizing that you can make those adjustments. You got to start making decisions quick. And so you want to start making small decisions every day. You want to do a practice where wherever you go, like every day, just constantly choose something. You know, ask people a question. Hey, you know what? And when somebody say, hey, what's your favorite color? Boom, blue. Like, even if it's not your favorite color, just say it. Boom. Because you just want to get used to doing stuff quick, right? Because you're the over analytical person. So you have to realize that even when you don't make a decision, you're making a decision. And the longer you take, boom, the less that you got the probability of win. So you got to just start making some decisions, boom, regardless on what's going to happen, and you're going to build your way up. So you got to heal yourself and stop being afraid of being hurt. All right, so outside of and doing things wrong, and also you need to team up with some action-oriented people that really like to make moves. All right, so that's you, the over-analytical person. Just start over-analyzing. Now, the second type of person, this is the person that is overly emotional. This is the person that is they deep in the water. They always in their feelings and I gotta follow my gut and all of that. Well, first I'm gonna tell you is follow your gut. The more that you can tune in with your body and your gut, you can and go with that. Go with your intuition. If you're a person that's emotional, you gotta go with your gut and what feels right, which is normally your gut instinct. So don't overthink. Go with your gut instinct, and then you can make adjustments there. But also, it's two different type of emotions. Then you also got the person that's overly emotional to the point where you get angry. So if you the angry person, don't make decisions while you angry, because you are the person that needs to maybe sleep on it, wait till you're no longer angry, take a break, and then make your decision after the anger has left you. Average emotion should leave you in about an hour. If you really got some emotional control, you can get it have that emotion leave you in about 10 minutes. So you just might need to get up and go for a walk and move around. All right. Third person. The third person is the creative person. Now, the creative person, you like to make the creative person. A lot of times they want to make decisions based on sometimes what feels good, which is good. But sometimes you got to be a little more analytical. sometimes because you don't think and analyze. You just make decisions. So I would encourage that creative person. One, you maybe need to get up and walk around. And you got to do something. You got to be active when you make a decision. And this is me. So I'm the type of person where, I make decisions best when I can talk it out to myself. So if you're creative, something you might need to talk to yourself. You might need to write the problem down on a sheet of paper, or you might need to talk to somebody just to get it out. So you might need a friend or people that you could talk to just so you can hear yourself talk, so that you can understand stuff. Why you're kind of talk, because you already know answers because you're creative. So now you just got to be able to kind of see it and feel it and experience it. So you want to get up and walk, go for a walk, go for a run, go for a jog, maybe lift some weights, do some exercise, start eating some food or something like that. In fact, yeah, do something to get yourself moving. Be careful about eating food, because food can get you emotional and making bad decisions. But you definitely want to get to moving around, and also teaming up with some analytical people to kind of help balance you out. Now, lastly, we talked about the creative person. We also talked about the emotional person. We talked about what the over analytical person, and then lastly, who's left? We talked about fire. We talked about water. We talked about air, and so I guess we could talk about earth. And that's the person that they just want to do stuff that makes sense. This is the boss. This is the business person. You like, hey, I need to do what's going to meet the bottom line, the executive move, what's best for the organization, the community, for my family. What do we got to do to make an executive decision? And if you that person, well, let me tell you what you got to do. So you just have to start doing some research, and make sure you do your research. And because you kind of cold, you're not really thinking about emotions. You just like what makes sense. So you just got to see, does it make sense? So this is when you observe. You watch what's going on with other people, and you seeing what adds up. Or you're just writing it down, making sure that you're getting the right information, so you can see a problem and add the numbers up. You know what I'm saying? Hey, if the money don't add up, it don't dollar make dollars, then it don't make sense. So add up the numbers, add up the money, and don't just do it from short term. Do it from long term. You got to think about the big picture. Does this make sense to do this? Is this practical? You got to talk it out to yourself. Talk to somebody else. Ask questions to other people, because you got to see, does this actually make sense? So if you're that person that's practical, you just want to make sure that you do that, but also get with some creative people every now and then, even though I know sometimes some people, creative people, can frustrate you. So you got to know yourself is my bottom line, my main point is know yourself and start making decisions quickly. And I want you to know that you deserve to get everything that you want in life, and you have the power to make decisions, and to make decisions quickly in this moment. Oh yes, you do. And I'm your platform partner, your hustler homie. Make sure you get that book. Yeah, that Shut Up and Hustle back there. Make sure you get that. I know you see it. Make sure you subscribe to the page. I'm out here in the studio. I'm about to get it in, do some recording, and I look forward to seeing y'all soon, man. So peace out. Make sure that you hit me up. So let me know what you like and what you don't like. So and we can be able to build and do something else. So with that being said, I'll holler at you later. Peace.